Kunnen we los? Okay. Okay. We're going to start in English. The game between the Netherlands and Lithuania. Final score 69-78. Holland came back within 3. Mr. Seiboutes, were you still very confident that you were going to win the game?
I mean, it's easy to say now when the game is over. We came here prepared, concentrated. The game plan that the coaches prepared for us, except few minutes, couple of minutes of 40 minutes, we were out of the concentration. That what gives them a little bit boost in the fourth quarter. But other than that, we are very happy because we knew it's not going to be easy game, and we were fighting for every ball, for every possession, and that gave us result that we wanted.
Okay, coach, at home you needed a double overtime to beat Holland. Here it was close again. How come that Holland is a difficult opponent for you?
First of all, I wanna congratulate team and say thank you for this atmosphere here, for our fans, for Netherlands fans also, because that's why we play basketball. We play the basketball for this kind of atmosphere. So thank you for the fans. About the game, yeah, we knew it that they are a really physical team, and we had at home this problem with physicality. So here, this couple minutes when we lost, we just lost concentration on the things what we supposed to do right. Like in the most part of the game, okay, we was doing that good, and when we lost concentration, they just punished us immediately. That's why.
And do you feel you were a little lucky with the intentional foul at the end?
This is the rules. I guess I cannot comment. Okay, that's ref's job. Okay, that's not lucky. That's not lucky in this thing.
Okay, and your next game is Sunday at home against Italy. They won against Hungary, so there's nothing at stake, or
No.
it's still a game.
Now we lost against them, so we want a revenge at home.
Okay, are there any questions? No questions.
Thank
Good
you.
trip home.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Shower. Kan we nu bijna gaan zitten? Toen heb ze alleen nog wat aan mij doen, die microfoon beter pakken. Ik ben dan op zijn handen slaan.
De microfoon afblijven.
Hij toont nu altijd allerlei dingen met de microfoon. Voor de rest is het een aardig kerel. Die even weghouden. Waarom loopt hij zo tegen de maan met een cirkel?
Het leek wel een soort struikelen. Hij wilde één zure hap.
Of Sharon is dat niet? Je zou komen begrepen van René of?
Ja, dat begreep ik ook.
Ja, René zei dat ik kom.
FIBA dat op prijs staat. Dan kan het trouwens ook iets. Als je snel aan een biertje kan, maar geen 0.0, hè? Dat is geen bier. Foei.
Netherlands Lithuania, final score 69-78. First question for the player. Charlon, you came back within 3 points. How did you do it, and then what happened?
I think we stuck with it because it wasn't like we were playing bad. It was just some of our shots weren't falling, minor mistakes, a lot of turnovers, but not necessarily turnovers that that they forced. So just small details made us go behind. But once we corrected it, we had a momentum. We came back, but yeah, those small mistakes kept haunting us, and they definitely punished us on every mistake that we made. I think the best example for that is if you look at the free throws they made sure, even if we made strategic fouls or situations like that, they made sure that we got punished for it.
Coach van Helfteren, you came back to within 3 points. Then the intentional foul. What happened in your opinion?
Mokorazi, my player, was he injured when he came back from the last offense we played. He was injured, and he wanted to stop the game and made a foul. That's what players usually do. Of course, the way Lithuania was shooting free throws, I wasn't very pleased with that, but there was no other solution. Otherwise, they were playing 5 against 4. So he made it look kind of clumsy, maybe. But referees decided to make it an unsportsmanlike foul, which I didn't like too much at that moment.
Okay, and you really came close for the second time against Lithuania, but not close enough.
Now the thing is, this time, first time we had a chance. First game on the road we had a chance. This time they knew we could play. They knew we play a very good, aggressive defense, very good defense. Just the fact that, and they had to work hard to gain this victory. The fact, Charlon mentioned it, we weren't sharp on shooting free throws. That's one thing. Something else is, especially third quarter, we had 7 turnovers in third quarter, and that didn't help our case. And the turnovers, you can say they were sloppy, but it was my guys were so eager to make up the deficit that the passes were rushed a little bit, or somebody was thinking shooting before he caught the ball, something like that, and that didn't help us. But I have to give credit to them. They made it back. They made it a game, and at halftime it didn't really look like we were able to come back in the game. But I believe second half made up a lot for that. Made it an interesting game till the end.
Questions from the media? No questions?
Maybe you discussed already the last foul Mo made, but he made one on the inbound.
I'm not gonna talk about that. No.
No more questions? Okay.
The intensity level in the fourth quarter was more than the third, second, and first, especially in the first. Is there an explanation for it?
Question is, why was it more intense in the fourth quarter from the Dutch side?
Who's the question meant for?
I would say not necessarily the intensity went up. I think because the whole game we started with high intensity, but not smart decisions. And in halftime especially, we talked about, hey, we got to keep the intensity, but make smarter decisions. And I think that's where we made our correction in defense of making sure that we trust on our game plan and just keep the intensity, but really trust on the game plan. And I think so. The second and the fourth quarter, we started executing better and better as the game went on. We started executing better and better because, I mean, third quarter you're down 13 points against Lithuania. That's ball game normally in any other country, against any other country, and we came back. So I think it was just zeroing down on those mistakes, offense and defensively, and that's how that was the difference. It wasn't necessarily we started playing hard. It was more making sure zeroing down on our mistakes.
Okay, that's it.
Well, one more. How do you go-
Final question.
How do you go to the last game now?
How do you go to the last game to Poland?
By plane, I believe. Oh, I'm sorry. Just like we did today, we go there to play and to play as hard as we can and as good as we can. Whether the game counts or doesn't count anymore, or whatever. I learned at an early age, you play to gain respect, and then that's what we're gonna do on Monday.
Okay, we're going to watch it on Monday. Thank you.
Thanks.